Well, good morning, guys. I hope you are doing well wherever you're watching from. Uh, Today is the 26th of February 2025, and we're almost uh, 3/4 in the winter here in this part of the country in London, Ontario. But anyway, guys, today we'll be talking about the gig economy. As many of you may know, a lot of things have been taking place in the US in as far as the new administration is concerned in the US. And there's been so many changes, people getting laid off, and so many changes with the economy as well. So I just thought I could touch up on this article today about gig workers being unprepared for their 2025 tax season. In a new survey found that gig workers or freelancers are not prepared for the lower threshold for the 1009K income reporting, which could result in a higher tax bill, CPA Practice Advisor reports. Provided by cloud-based tax compliance automation provider Avalara Incorporated. The survey featured participants in industries including online marketplace sellers, digital content creators, influencers, short-term rental hosts, and rideshare and delivery drivers, with the reporting status for gig workers being up in the air since Congress voted to reduce the 1009K reporting threshold from $20,000 to $600. The results of workers unaware of the new requirement were eye-opening. The percentage of those knowledgeable about the lower threshold form, which is 1099K, versus those who don't know, came out equal to 61%. 74% of freelancers were vaguely unaware of the payment threshold that they would be required to report income to the IRS in 2025. For those with $600, 1099K reporting threshold, only 18% of participants reported out to the correct threshold for 2026. The final $600 reporting threshold for the 2027 tax season. The lowered threshold was posed toward the end of 2023, but in November 2024, the IRS announced a phase in over the next 3 years to the $600 threshold, beginning with a new $5,000 1099K threshold during the 2025 tax season. The agency is also adding a follow-on reduction to $2,500 in 2026 and a $600 threshold in 2027. Avalara general manager said the survey showed how much gig workers need to educate themselves on the 1099K system at a basic level. Our survey data reveals the urgent need for basic knowledge and orderly direction on the part of gig economy workers to determine how best to comply with the lowered 1099K digital payments threshold. This scrappy segment of our economy demonstrates a do-it-yourself drive to create a living from engaging in multiple jobs, non-traditional work, and sometimes essential services that support how consumers want to buy and receive goods and services. And they are now faced with the additional challenge of sorting out new last-minute tax regulations and reporting requirements, Kelly said. Businesses of all sizes, including independent workers, need a fast, robust, easy, and affordable way to electronically file their 1099 forms, and that capability is within reach through modern cloud software. Experts have provided new ways for gig workers to avoid mistakes when filing their taxes with the new changes. One way is accurately tracking income according to Go Banking rates. Silicon Beach financial owner Christopher Stroop says keeping detailed records of payments and invoices from every freelance gig is imperative. Spreadsheets and apps are useful to log income in order to stay compliant and avoid penalties. He also says that recommended engaging with a tax professional to make sure gig workers are claiming the proper business deductions, as it is common for business expenses to be misclassified. Gig workers often miss out on deductions by incorrectly categorizing their expenses, he said. You will want to ensure that your expenses like supplies, home office use, and vehicle mileage are tied to your business. Forgetting digital payment platforms, mixing personal and business expenses, and failing to get aside enough money are other common mistakes tax professionals push gig workers to avoid. Yeah, very interesting. Well, it's really eye-opening, guys. Like, in this environment that we find ourselves, it's like, when you get yourself involved in this line of work, the best way to go about it is to just keep track of your records and your receipts, your mileage, the expenses on your car. That's all I can recommend, and also make sure you have an accountant that can also help you with your expenses and business expenses and so many things that go along with having a business. At least this way you'll know that you have something you can always fall back on, and it gives you peace of mind. So there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you have all your records in check. You should be able to thrive in this economy. As many people are losing their jobs, so I think this is the best opportunity for people to work for themselves, and no need to worry about punching in the clock and just having to make their own hours. It's really liberating. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for today. What do you think? Feel free to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.